Welcome to the best honeymoon destination on the planet, the Greek islands.
We absolutely fell in love with the picturesque landscapes, charming villages, beautiful sunsets. Oh, and of course the food. It was so delicious.
We will definitely be back in the future, but for now, this video will give you the best island hopping itinerary, as well as a quick detour to the mainland to take full advantage of this dream location.
So, let's jump right in.
First up is the island of Milos. It's the largest in a trio of close-together islands known for their stunning beaches and water.
And in order to experience as much as we could of all three islands, we decided to do an all-day boat tour.
I mean, look at this place. These gotta be the bluest waters we've ever seen. But we'll let you judge for yourself.
Wow.
After working up an appetite, we stopped by O Hamos Tavern, which gets 2 thumbs up from us.
And for dessert, I'm not even exaggerating. This Greek galactoboureko was one of the best things I've ever eaten.
On our second day, we visited some of the unique beaches near our hotel. One looked like we were walking on the surface of the moon, and the other featured our own little private cave pool.
You just discovered a new beach?
It's not that cool.
Okay. You going in the cave?
Cheers.
This is all this fish for you?
This is for me.
Very good. It's kale, crunchy kale.
Looks
This
delicious.
here is tuna.
Presented very nice.
Just look at these sunset views. Milos definitely lived up to the hype.
Next up is one of the most famous islands in the world, Santorini.
I've wanted to come here for so long. I even had it saved as my phone background for years. People warned us it would be more touristy than the other islands, and they were right, but it didn't matter. It was more stunning than I ever imagined. In fact, this was probably my favorite island of them all.
There's just something about the contrast between the picturesque white buildings and the rugged cliffs that give way to the blue Mediterranean waters. It's magical. That is where we're headed.
We did the hike from Fira to Ia. It's about a 2-hour one-way trip with some beautiful sights along the way.
It's not a difficult hike. There's not much of an incline, especially going in this direction. But still, make sure you stay hydrated because it's long and hot.
And make sure you bring your swimsuits, because after walking in the heat for 2 hours, that water will be calling your name.
At the end of the hike, you'll be able to see Amudi Bay, where you can descend down a long staircase and refresh yourself in the Mediterranean waters. If you're feeling daring, you can swim across to this platform and take the big plunge in.
And just a little warning, it looks much higher in person when you're standing there on the edge.
All right, I'm actually going. Eating a euro in Greece.
What better way to finish a day of exploration than finding a delicious gyro and watch this beautiful sunset with your favorite person by your side? And it just kept getting better. There you go. Very smooth.
We switched hotels, trading cliffside charm for the serene vineyards of the quieter east side of the island.
If you're looking for a sunset spot away from the crowds, check out the Monastery of the Prophet Elias, the highest point in Santorini.
We did dinner at our hotel 2 nights in a row because the food was that good.
How much protein's that? Thank you very much.
I think it's just Red Beach.
Red Beach.
On our final day on Santorini, we bounced around to some more unique looking beaches, Red Beach and black beach.
Right at our hotel, they make some pretty delicious wines, and we were lucky enough to do a wine tasting with all the local favorites.
And while Tennille looks right at home drinking wine in the Greek vineyard, I look like a caveman who's never had a glass of wine before.
I feel like you've done this before much better than this.
Our final island is the biggest and southernmost of the Greek islands, Crete.
It's more mountainous than both Milos and Santorini, and it features several hikes, including this one, to an ancient mythical cave.
So where are we?
Cave of Zeus.
Cave of Zeus.
It's rumored that Zeus, the Greek god, was born in this very cave. It was both eerie and cool.
For dinner, we found this old fishing village, Milos, and you guessed it, the food was delicious.
A little dip.
That's so good.
Really?
That's really good.
Olive oil and lemon here. The next day we did some more beach hopping.
Off to the next beach.
The first was very popular, so we looked for a more secluded beach and hit the jackpot with these.
These are all the little rocks I've been finding. They're like gemstones on the ocean floor. And there's little fish around here. Yeah, right there. The colourful fish. You see it?
Oh, starting away.
There it is, right near my foot. There's two.
Yep, that's a goat running down the highway.
This last beach ended up being one of my favorite spots of the entire trip. There's no sand at these beaches, but the water was perfect for an evening swim.
Our final morning in the Greek islands is beautiful.
On to our next destination.
But you can't go all the way to Greece and not visit the historic city of Athens. At a stadium where the first modern Olympics in 1896 was held, where my ancestors probably dominated.
Probably dominate. Let's see. It's pretty cool. Look at that. Wow, you look just like him. There it is, the Acropolis.
Not that big looking from here.
It's quite a little giant. You should go up close and so you can see. Look, the tiny little people.
Yeah, pretty cool.
It's very cool up here. And you can see the whole city, the entire city.
I've travelled to a lot of places around the world, but Greece truly may be the best of them all. In the making of this video, I can't tell you how many times I wanted to be back at that spot or eating that food. We will 100% go back to Greece again, and you should too.